She always looks confused when they say, take this and put here, take this and put here. IMISI, your role is to take this and put here, take this and put here. When they say action, I feel like, what did you say I should do again?
Yo, you guys, these housemates, I would just say like everybody just get your own character. Like everybody's just a literal character in the house. So this is Koto. His diary room session. He was just saying things as it was coming to him. That's how he was just saying it. As they do, I'm not saying just the talk. So this was him describing Imisi. That laughter in the background of this video is not my own. I didn't capture when he was making this comment, so I had to get the video online. So in case you're wondering if I'm the one that was laughing like that was not me. So it's the fact that he had the way he was describing the whole take this and put here, take this and put here. Like he said it like several times just to show probably how many times you have to repeat it and to turn out that she'll still not get it or she'll still not understand what is being said. So the reason he was describing Imisi is because of people that asked him who he nominated and why, and that's why he said like she's not coordinated. He said she's not coordinated and you know barely understands something. So that was just his own description, right? Before I proceed, welcome back to my channel, you guys. Just look at welcome back to my channel, guys. If you're new here, please do well to share, like, subscribe, all the good stuff. Yeah, and don't forget to also turn on your post notifications so that you can get notified each time I post a brand new video. So he said a lot. He also spoke about Dede in his diary room session. He spoke about other housemates, but for Dede, he said, people asked him like that person that surprised you in the house, both negatively or positively, and he spoke about Dede's one from the negative side. He said like, I think they asked her what is that one thing that she does that surprises people. Abby, there was a question that was thrown at her, Sha, and Abby, that's one thing that people don't know about her. Yeah, what is that one thing that people don't know about her? And she said is that she doesn't like humans. She doesn't like people. And then the tea shock. I'm like, Kojo was shocked to hear that that was what it is about her, or that's one thing about her that she doesn't
I
like.
think
I
that
mean
would be
that
the first.
people don't know. Yeah. So he was expressing surprise.
She don't like people. Hey, I think that will be the first time I'm hearing a person say that. I was so surprised. You say you don't like people. Since 2 years, this will be the longest she has coexist with humans.
They. So she's basically saying, I don't like coexisting with humans. I don't like people and all of that. And that got culture confused. Culture, I've been a culture. He also is not very coordinated, to be honest. Like he's usually all over the place sometimes when he's trying to explain something or the way he speaks and stuff. Himself and Emisi are similar in that aspect of like not being coordinated. Maybe they can be all over the place sometimes, but I think maybe I would say that the difference is that for him, he may be all over the place, but he would still like end up understanding what is being said. Yeah, so that's like I guess that's the difference. So speaking of the day situation, she said that she actually likes to do things that she actually likes when people are triggered by her. Like she likes when she's doing that thing that will just be pinching you or make you feel like have a negative feeling towards her. So I was like, okay, so most of the things that she does or the attitude that she puts up sometimes is deliberate. Like, okay, so that you would be in your feelings and
When you're like choking, there's just something
feel some type of way. So I'm just gonna play that from the beginning so you guys can see.
like when people are pressed by me, like when they're like choking, there's just something about you that just makes them very angry, especially when I make people like a negative feeling. I do like positive feeling most times, but whenever I make people feel something that they don't like, it gives me so much joy. Like
She said she likes when people are pressed by her, like likes to keep you on your toes, feeling a certain type of way about her. And she's doing, I would say that she's doing very well in that aspect because the guys, they've spoken so much about her hugging thing, and she actually spoke about the hug, right? Saying that she doesn't understand why it's so much of a big deal. That it's not by force to hug somebody, So she addressed the hug situation and how it has become like a thing, especially with almost every conversation that you have with the guys. Yeah. And
that
yeah,
is going on in the house.
let me take this back.
I don't get the whole daily hugging thing that is going on in the house. What do you want to do with hug? Like, why are you even trying to hug? Do you know me from anywhere? I don't get it, but I'm happy. I mean, just imagine not giving anybody problems. I'll be so sad.
She said, she said, just imagine not giving anybody problems. She'll be so sad. She'll be so sad. So she basically wants to be that person that will give you problems, and then she will not feel okay that she has given you that problem. I said this housemates, everybody just get their own character, and now a combination of these characters is something crazy. Yesterday was actually like the calmest in the house so far. It was just, it's almost like they poured them cold water. We had people sleeping in the afternoon. We had them just like chilling and then doing their Ouija presentation thing. It was only at some point that Big Soso addressed the kitchen situation, and she kind of addressed it to Imisi in a way. Imisi was arguing about it and stuff. I'm going to get to that. Let me just talk about um Isabella first, because Isabella was
and
crying
handle it
today
emotionally
in the
by
diary room and just being all emotional. Tears full everywhere for this house, to be
and
honest.
handle it emotionally by just crying and getting better. But with Otega or with anybody that thinks I'm troublesome, I will shout and defend myself.
So she was just speaking about like being emotional in the house and just like being in her feelings, and then people asked her how she handles it, and she said with the emotional part that has to do with Kaikumi, it makes her, she will cry basically. That's her own way of dealing with it. She'll cry, but like with every other person that she has no emotional attachments to, she's going to come at you, like she's going to be out there, you guys are going to dig it out, she's going to shout and stuff. But for the emotional part, she's going to get like all teary, or she's going to cry. And then you guys know that Kaikumi, I told you people from yesterday that he spoke to Mide and just like wanted to know where her head is at with regards to him, because he said that if he were to place like if there were to be like a scale of preference, he would place her first before Isabella. So he wanted to know where her head is at, to know if to whether he will pitch his tent there. But apparently Mide did not give him the answer he was looking for. She basically told him that he should go ahead with Isabella. She doesn't want to be in that whole that kind of mess or that kind of situation. So now I believe that that is why he's now back with Isabella, or he's now being more active with Isabella, because yesterday they were in the kitchen together, they spent more time during the day, and then normal nightly duties. So these people in this house. There's something else. So earlier on, he was complaining about. I mean, they were complaining about. Sorry,
Because they
he was complaining about her not giving him room to like talk to her like normal during the day or something. I say, it's not they do lover boy things.
I just don't like the fact that when I'm trying to talk to you, you just because then I'm like, fuck it. So what happens when me I want to talk to you and you're not available?
Oh, beware. Okay, beware. Because you see, it's not that you're saying that say that door, they open. That's why he's now being all sweet and stuff during the day. And then at in the night, he asked Isabella, he was like, what does she have with Dinari? Like what is going I mean, yeah, what's up with herself and Dinari? I say, you are now even being all, jealous and stuff. You don't reach like that. So I guess that's just him, playing his game or being coming with full force when it comes to Isabella. I don't see any solid base in that particular ship. Meanwhile, what's her name? Gigi and Victory. It's as if their ship has wrecked. They didn't even it didn't even sail at all. I don't think there was any sailing. There was no hope because this guy was having a conversation with her, Denari, and talking about the fact that herself and talking about the fact that Gigi and Victory they're having their own issues. That's when I even got to know
Like
that things are
you
not
guys are
okay.
having that's why I still say one more proper conversation, yeah, but who knows, maybe you don't even want the one more proper conversation that you might want to have with.
So anyway, I don't know. A lot of people were saying the ship was dead on arrival, so they're not even surprised by this. This is just one day. Who knows? By tomorrow, they might get back together, but I don't think there's anything that's going to really come out of that ship. But that one don't capsize. You know, even that the middle of the river, it don't fall down. So if you were shipping them, I think I'm sorry to break it to you, the ship is over and done with. Let's now address the Soso and
Eating
um
ogbono
what's her
and
name?
beef.
The Soso and Mrs. Matter. So basically what Soso said is that um you know, when they do like the general food, Abby, I think she addressed what happened yesterday. So apparently there was like a general food made, and then after the general food was made and all of that, Imisi, wanted to make her own food. Now, when you want to make your own food, it's just you, so you make a small portion, but most times she will end up maybe making like she'll just make in case there are other people that want to eat, which is fine and good. But then when she's now done, all these things it involves having meat and having fish and putting more protein in it. So when she's done, those people that want to eat, she will now give like a bunch of people, right? Where the problem is now is that those bunch of people, they've already eaten the main meal that was cooked by the house. So that's basically you eating twice. And in the two portions that you have eaten, you chop meat, you chop fish, you chop the first food there. That's the obono that she was using as reference. You chop the obono, you chop meat, you now ate rice, you now still ate meat and ate chicken. I mean, I ate fish. So that's not like that's not a way to manage resources in the house. So you're eating twice in the afternoon, meanwhile the other people that are not eating like as much, which is not balanced, right? So that was what Soso was trying to say, that if you are going to make your own meal that's separate from what the house is making, make a small portion for yourself only. Because if you just make, or even if you're not making for yourself only, you can first of all go around and ask people that are not eating the main meal, so that you will not have somebody will not be eating here, eating there, eating like so many meals, and making the ration difficult for the others. So that was her point. And then while she was saying Isha, Imisi was kind of like, there was a point where she was trying to defend herself, and then Soso was saying that let her speak first, then later on Imisi can come and speak. And then guess who decided to call somebody into the diary room? Big brother. That's when Big brother say, um, what's his name? Ortega should enter the diary room. So we didn't even see the full conversation. But when Ortega came out, the matter had already died down, meaning that it did not um become like a major fight. Because if he did, would have still seen it after Ortega's diary room session. So I understand where Soso was coming from, even though obviously if you are being addressed, like if a matter is being addressed and everybody is there, and then you are the one that is being used as an example, you feel some type of way. So I think obviously Imisi felt some type of way that now it's almost like you are the one on the chopping block at that time. right? So I think that's the only thing that SOSO would have done differently. Should have just made a general example, so that it would not be as if it's being targeted at one person, right? So that was just that conversation about food. Food matter don't really cause problem. Cause wahala for this house. What else is there to okay, Bryce Morgan was saying that he felt like being in the house and
Hard for
you
me.
know he's in a relationship, yeah. So he said he felt like it was not going to be difficult for him getting into the house. But like right now, it's actually very hard for him, like being around like other lady. I mean, like ladies did the house now, women did the house. So obviously, what he's trying to say is that it will be difficult for him to not mingle as much or maybe catch feelings. And you guys know that in one of his conversations, he spoke about seeing media as like somebody that like he refers to media as like one of the fine people. Been whether I like I don't even know. It'd be like saying like Midesha. It's like he likes Mide, or maybe there's another person. Maybe he's even Thelma that I don't think it's Thelma. In fact, he's just saying that it's difficult for him to just be.
It's actually very hard for me because I was feeling like before I came in here, I was feeling like, oh, it's not gonna be hard. I don't think it's gonna be hard, but to be honest, it's
Done with
gonna be
you.
hard now.
So, this is just week one and he's already facing difficulty. I don't see him holding on to his relationship by the end of this whole situation. Meanwhile, Kola is still trying to shoot his shots when it comes to Dede. And at this point there, I don't even know what to say. They were just advising him, giving him advice that he should go ahead because he said that Jason is always like obstructing his flow or being obstructing his shots and all of that. They told him that he should just go ahead, get her to, excuse her from whoever she's talking to. So they were just telling him, Sha, to tell her his mind so that she will know if she's not interested, she will let him know. So I don't know. I don't know what I can go, but I don't know if you would like go after that. But at this point, he should, just let her know whatever it is that he's feeling because almost every time he's on about like he just he like the babe scatter. That's just Abby. I wouldn't even say that. See this house, you can't even trust anything. I wanted to say in like the babe scatter, but like what can you even really trust in this house? It could for all I care, it could be a strategy. It could be his own game plan. So I'm not even gonna say he likes or he doesn't like or whatever. So anyway, let's see what happens by tonight. Pool parties tonight. So I'm sure that a lot of people use that as an opportunity to mingle with who they really want to mingle with. Yeah, that's all I'm going to be addressing in this video. Thanks for watching, guys, and don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. I'm trying to see if there's anything else. So that's it, Jai. Thanks for watching. Bye. Love you. Kisses.